Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ganesh Natarajan. In this video, I'm going to tell you how online education is killing all the colleges and how education will look like in maybe 2040 and how all the low grade colleges can be wiped out, and this is the best opportunity to do it. Let's get into the video. First of all, let us start with looking at a report by the National Statistical Office, which is also called the NSO, about the Indian literacy rate. The Indian literacy rate stands at 77.7%, which somebody might say, you know what, that's great. It is great when we compare it with Pakistan, but when we see and compare it with like countries like United Kingdom or you compare it with European Union countries, then it is really poor. Now, what did we do to increase the literacy rate? Yes, obviously we brought in some measures, and one of the finest measures that was brought in was Article 21A of introducing the Article 21A of Indian Constitution. What did Article 21A say? Article 21A said that every citizen between the age group of 6 to 14 should have compulsory education. The right to education was granted. Did it impact the literacy rate? Yes, obviously it did impact the literacy rate, but you can say that the rate at which the literacy rate was growing every year on year, was really slow and low. That caused some problems. But here is a very big and wider problem than that. Okay, let's say everybody gets education, everybody gets access to education. But on these 77.7% people who gets access to education, is the education quality? Do they get quality education? That is a big question mark in our Indian education ecosystem, because a lot of people out of the 77.7% don't get quality education, and online education is something that can solve this problem really at a faster pace. I'll tell you how. Now, let us also analyze the state-wise literacy rate. That is, Kerala tops the literacy rate chart, and it has been consistently topping the literacy rate chart at 96.2% this year. Then comes the last state, poorest performing state, that is the Andhra Pradesh, which has somewhere around 66.4% literacy rate. So Kerala with 96.2%, Andhra Pradesh with 66.4%. One thing that can be observed is the gap or the difference between the first and the last standing state is too big, which signifies that the literacy rate of states are scattered, which means one state is really good at education and one is really poor. A lot of people are not educated. So that is not a really good sign to watch out for. Now, I want to ask you one thing. Name those high grade colleges that you would love to study. All right. Now, I hope these were some of the colleges that you named: IIT, NIT, NSIT, IIIT. If you're a commerce student, Delhi University. If you're doing MBA or looking for MBA courses, then maybe SP Jain, IIM. And if you're interested in fashion technology, then maybe NIFT, etc. These are one of the premium colleges in India. Even some of these colleges rank highest in the global institution education ranking. And it is true that maybe the quality of education of these institutions is not up to the mark or up to the standard with global educational institutions, but still they are one of the top institutions, and they bring in revolutionary models of education to impart knowledge to their students. Now, recently, before 2 or 3 months, to be precise, before 4 months, I took a Harvard course online. During the pandemic, almost all the well-renowned world-class institutions offered online free courses to students, which was free for you to register and get the knowledge. But if you wanted a certificate, there was a certain amount which you had to pay. But if you're looking for knowledge, then it was absolutely great, because it was free to register and you can get the knowledge. One thing here is, only privileged people who managed to get into all these world-class institutions like Harvard, Cambridge or Oxford or Stanford, only they were able to get these knowledge. But now with online ecosystem booming, what they made was those classes were recorded and made into a course which any person around the globe can access, which means quality education is imparted to all the students, no matter if you're in London, no matter if you're in United States, Nigeria or India. So everyone gets quality education. So that is what online system is doing to all the colleges. Now, already all the physical colleges are closed right now. This is a wonderful opportunity to create a platform. This is my personal suggestion. This is a wonderful opportunity to create a platform by all these big institutions in India, maybe an IIT can create a platform wherein students can log in and they can get their knowledge. Maybe they can even fix certain percentage of fee, which will be really minimal, because the students who are taking the course will be high. Even 10,000 to lakh students can sit on an online platform and learn simultaneously, and it can be streamed to any place, to anyone who have the internet facility. So if we are looking to solve the problem of access to education, this is one of the wonderful solutions. Now, why do you think the top institutions in the country, why do you think they limit their capacity? That is, why do you think they limit their seating capacity? The main reason, there might be a lot of reasons. Some people will tell you that maybe, you know what, the top institutions only want to see the top people coming into the institution so that they can make better into best and send it out, and they will bring in fame. There is a lot of theories about this, but one of the main reasons, and a very valid and rational reason, is these top institutions also have physical limit. What is physical limit? I mean to say that the seating capacity, obviously they have a particular, let's say an IIT has a seating capacity of 300 people. Only 300 people can be accommodated in that room, or maybe in that course. More than 300 cannot be accommodated, maybe 5 more can be accommodated. But if you have that facilities or infrastructure similar to that, then maybe another 300 can come in. But that's all the limit is. But in an online platform, the physical limit and the barrier is removed. So what does it do? Even if you are a person who are sitting in a village, not aware of an exam called JEE, you can log into the internet and type. If you're aware that there is something like this, you can get into the platform, you can learn. And more than, I'm telling you, more than 10x to 100x people of who are sitting in IIT today can get those top class knowledges. Now, here are the hiccups that will come with what I'm suggesting to you. First hiccup is what will happen to all those low grade colleges which are imparting knowledge. They are imparting knowledge but not up to the mark. There are a lot of colleges in the city which imparts knowledge, which names itself as a college, which gets a good ranking but does not maybe impart quality education. So what will happen to them? This is something that we have to think about. Today I'm giving you an option. There is a mediocre surgeon who has done 10 surgeries, and out of 10, 6 was successful and 4 was failure, and 2 of them among the 10 lost their life. Would you love to get your surgery done with that surgeon? Something we need to think about. Yeah, I'm giving you time to think. Okay, so your answer would obviously be no. Why would I take that risk? Why would I give that mediocre surgeon? I want best class surgeon. I have money, I don't have money, but why will I risk my life? Exactly. When teachers and professors have the lives, or they can shape the future generation, they have the power to shape future generation and create the next generation, how the world will look like after 20 years, when they have the power to create it now. Why would we compromise with quality? That is what I want to ask you. Thank you for watching this video. It was a fantastic experience for me to share all this knowledge. And like this video if you really found some kind of interest in my content, and you can subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, and you can share this video to a lot of people if it helps you in some way. And comment below if you want to know about what NEP is, or anything related to education, or any field that you want to know about. I will make a video on it. Thank you. Have a nice day.